Rock don't play fair. Rock don't play fair at all. Now that's gonna be the theme of tonight's event. Rock don't play fair. That's 4 words, I think. Rock don't play 4 words.
Yes, sir.
4 words. 4 letters. Love. Rock don't love nobody. Rock love rock. Rock don't play. Rock loves rock. Rock is real love to rock. Now, when we see Rock this episode, we're thinking back of everything that has transpired. And there's a lot. So, what we're going to open up with is the press conference. Now, the reason we're starting with the press conference is because this ties in with Rock. And that's what I said we're going to do with the administrative group. We already talked about Diaz, but Diaz plays a part in this. Now, there is a press conference about what happened to Malcolm Howard. No one knows what happened to Malcolm Howard, but all of us right now we're talking about Rock, so we can talk from her perspective because right now we are in her subconscious mind. We are in the brain like we roll with Miss Fizz through the ear canal to the brain. We done hopped on the Magic School Bus. Now on the news, they talking about the Malcolm Howard death was an actual hit from some foreign vigilantes that came across the border that were messing with Ronnie, supplying him, and they popped both of them. It was a drug deal gone wrong. Ronnie, quote unquote, was somebody that Detective Howard had been doing a case on. Now, if you looked over in the corner, Captain Batiste, who was Detective Howard's boss, he's looking and shaking his head like that shit ain't right. Now, one thing you know about being a black man in uniform, you can't show no emotion against what the people in front of you talk about. You just gotta sit there like, hey, what it is, man. Y'all can think I support it. They ball and told me to show up to this motherfucker. I ain't had no other option. You just sit your ass there and shut up. But he's looking around, and now the people are talking about Shannon Burke. Now, the reason we're bringing this up is because Captain Batiste is putting out a own individual personal, not a task force, but a own individual undercover detective to follow the Thomas family. Now, it's going to get very, very sticky. And the reason I say that is because we got the NYPD and we also got the feds. Remember, Rock has already talked to the feds and told the feds that Crown was into it with the mob, and those same mob white boys came back to the house. So we know Rock has talked to the feds. Now let's get the connection to the NYPD. She used to fuck around with the police because Malcolm Howard is her baby father, and she may have been telling back in the day, which Detective Burke found out, which they're asking, is Detective Burke a homicide or an unaliving? Well, they're going with it still an unaliving because she was on the bumper of Howard, who took her out so she wouldn't find out that Howard and Rock had something going on because she was the official CI. And then Rock took out Howard because Howard was going to turn in Marvin and bring down the brother. So right now, everyone is intertwined with each other. So everything needs to be covered because if it isn't covered, everything in the dark comes to the light. Follow me, Trill. Now, from here, we got Captain Batiste talking about you go out there and crack some skulls. But prior to this, Andre. Now, Andre comes into play because we know what happens to him, but we not jumping ahead. Andre is telling them that the task force is over with.
Oh yeah. Don't care nothing about them no more.
Don't care nothing about them. But what did he say also? They could still reopen.
Yep.
So lay low. Don't do anything. Don't be out in the public. Now remember, we've seen everything that happened. Andre doesn't know that they the ones that got rid of Marvin. I mean not Marvin, Malcolm.
Malcolm.
They the ones that got rid of Ronnie. They the ones that put the skate to Tommaso's face. They the one that took out Ronnie's his helpers. So a lot of stuff has happened after this case had got dropped. Or this task force had got dropped. So we know Marvin what his dumb tactic was. So when Rock says, hey, Marvin, that means don't do nothing stupid out there. We already knew you tell Marvin to do something, Marvin does the opposite. If you tell Marvin to do something bad, see, Marvin's brain is all kinds of messed up, and Rock knows that. If you tell Marvin to do something bad, he'll do good at doing bad. But if you tell Marvin to do something good, he does bad at doing good. I don't know if that's just the way he's wired and programmed, or is he just fucking with us? Because when you tell him to just, you know what I'm saying, just do this, he'll do it. Marvin, I need you to go unalive somebody. He'll do it. He'll get away with it. But when I tell you to do something simple, like just slap a nigga, he does the complete opposite.
He ended up shooting him.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you, man? So from there, we know we ain't getting watched anymore. We know because we talked about it on Kanan's story about Rock and Kanan when they at the house and he's using a washing machine. Now, Rock, she's always trying to play it cool. Remember, we done a live where we talked about Kanan and how Rock talks to him. Oh, hey, Kanan, how you doing? He said, oh, we're just doing the laundry. We need to re-up and product getting low. She said, how about we look at your books and, we trim the fat. Kanan's looking at her like, nigga, you not looking at my books, man.
Nigga, I didn't say nothing about the book.
Yeah, I ain't talking about my books. I ain't say my money was funny. I said the product is low. And if this motherfucking product come up short, I'm on your ass. Oh, my bad, Mom. My bad. I be thinking I'm in the street still. But I do need to re-up. So Rock, what she's doing is she's being defenseless, trying to make herself seem as least harmful as possible so Kanan will open up to her.
Yep.
And Kanan ain't going for it. We seen this when they was in the room. He like, man, I ain't talking to you, man. I got all the answers I needed. So Rock is basically like, man, well, you're still using the house. So for her, that's good enough. Now, we gonna move forward because we don't see Rock again until Rock goes and talks to Stefano. Now, this is a key moment here because she's talking about taking over for what Quan is doing. She's talking about I can't go nowhere. She know I can't get the lower prices. It's Stefano. He already has a relationship with Quan. So we heard that Quan is putting 20% on. Quan think he Donald Trump. He 20% tariffs. That nigga didn't say a 5% increase, 10, 15, 17, 5. That nigga said 20%. So if it costs $100, it's $120 from here on out. That $20 will whoop a nigga ass. Hey, let me be honest with y'all. Is to you guys, like, let's be real right now. We all adults. Is there a difference between $100 and $120? Like, do y'all look at like $100 and $120 any differently?
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when y'all hear $100, say something's $100, something's $120. Would that $20 deter you? Like if I see something that's like $99 and or no, it's $119.99 and then it goes on sale for $99.99. I'm trying to get it for $99.99, and if it goes back to $119.99, I'm not buying. I'm like, man, that's too expensive. That $20 makes a difference for me. Let me see. Put a 1 in the chat if 120 and 100 don't make a difference. Put a 2 in the chat if it does. Yeah, let me see who putting 2s. I want to see how y'all living out here, man. I want to see how y'all living. Y'all know I'm fucked up in the game right now. Man, let me tell you. If it wasn't for profits, man, I'd have a hole in my pocket, nigga. The motherfucking stock market is whooping ass, nigga. I don't even remember the numbers. Is it 1 that it is a difference, 2 it ain't? I don't even remember what the numbers were. I think 1 was it does make a difference, 2 it don't make a difference.
Somebody knows.
Yeah, well, anyway, matter of fact, I got a Bose speaker upstairs right now. There's a Bose. I got that old Bose speaker when they first the portable speakers first came out. I got this Bose one, and it was $199. No, it was $249 originally, and it was on sale for Black Friday for $199. Shit, my ex bought me that motherfucker. That's when I told y'all that I got mad. Now I wasn't mad at the speaker. I was just mad at comparison in the gifts. Cause I bought a MacBook and she bought me that damn speaker that was on sale. I'm like, man, if I wanted the goddamn speaker on sale, I would have bought this motherfucker on sale. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, it's $50 off. I was just waiting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I buy a MacBook and you buy a speaker, hey man. When I hear music, it makes me dance. You got the music, now is your chance. Knuckle up. I mean, wait.
Squabble up.
Well, anyway, if you said there's no difference between 100 and 120, go ahead, hit the Cash App. It's pinned in the chat. It's send the 120 right now. To everyone that said 120 don't mean nothing, and there ain't no difference between it, send the 120 right now, and I would definitely appreciate that because I don't know what 120 look like. Yeah. If 120 ain't nothing, send 120 over right now. You know what I mean? Let me see what we got. So that means $1,000, 200, 10,000, 2,000, 100,000, what 20,000, a milli, 200,000. 20% whoops ass. 20%, boy. So Rock tells Stefano straight up, what if I can find me a connect? So now who does Rock think she is? Goddamn Frank Lucas? Like, she talking about I'm going to go find some poppy fields. What if I do? He's like, nigga. Yeah, all right, if you do, then good luck. I'll cut you a better deal. So, all right, Rock got that in her mind. Let's get to the action, man. Let's get to what we've been waiting for. Break this down, and that's really the end of Rock's story. We know she argued with Kanan, but Kanan had to get a wake-up call. It's the same story for Rock. She wants her son back. So here we go. Rock is sitting down with Andre. And the truth starts to come out, guys. I don't know if you heard or not, but let me run this back one more time. I don't know if you guys heard or not.
Well, the FBI.
Listen to this crazy shit right here, guys. Listen to this.
Well, the FBI is willing to offer you what amounts to be a get-out-of-jail-free card.
The FBI, not the police, not the made-up feds, FBI.
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Finding Bullshit Incorporated. That's what the FBI is. And they told her we got to get out of jail free card.
For you to use at any time in exchange for information that could be used to prosecute Mr. Marchetti.
They say you can use this get out of jail free card anytime you like, as long as you give up information to lock up Stefano.
What are the odds that get out of jail free card is gone with the lawyer?
Well, excuse me. I think he handed the card to her and left it on the table. So I'm thinking she may have picked the card up. So even if the lawyer is gone, she could still go in there.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? The feds don't care who dies. The feds just want to arrest somebody.
They don't care if it's one of theirs?
Well, he's not one of theirs. He has a connection. He's not an FBI. He's just a lawyer.
Oh, damn.
But you know what I mean? That's what he said. He's saying his connect with the FBI, and that's what she was talking about when they went outside. She was like, who are your connections? Because you seem to know how they're moving before they even do anything. And that's why we said earlier that maybe Andre is the one giving the feds information about the Thomas family. And he's like, man, since I'm your lawyer, I'm going to look for a way for y'all to get out. because he knows everything. How does he know everything that's going on? There's no task force. The feds ain't looking. But now you just magically, you magically get a get out of jail free card because they seen Rock with Stefano and they seen Marvin with Stefano. What'd she say when they said they seen Marvin?
She said, "My Marvin Thomas? Like, nigga, what other Marvin Thomas you know?" I was like, "Come on, Rock."
Hey, guys, the feds know everything. The feds know Rock was a CI for Howard. The feds came and asked her about Crown. She told on the mob. There's no way if they seen Rock, obviously they go after the women first because, you know, they're easier to break. Not saying that these niggas ain't gonna snitch too, but when you start waving, you're not gonna see your kids. You're gonna go down for accessory. Women tend to get the hell up out that jam more often. Plus, the system is a little more lenient on them. So the feds are comfortable going to Rock because they know what Rock is capable of. Rock gave information about the mob already. So why not go to Rock and tell her, look, here's a get out of jail free card. Give us information on Stefano. That's how I'm looking at it. And it makes me wonder in the OG power, Kanan went to go see his mom. Everyone was thinking either she's alive or she's dead. I'm thinking maybe she was in witness protection. They not showing this get out of jail free card for no reason. They're not just popping up a get out of jail free card.
I think she gonna accept it, and then in a couple of like maybe the final few episodes or something. I don't know.
Well, she's in season 5, so it might be something that they just, you know, they bring back later on.
Season 5. Now they got to figure out how the lawyer died. Blah blah blah.
So she gets this get out of jail free card, and that's the last time we see old Raquel because she goes outside and she's basically asking for the information. Who are you connected with? Now, this is Rock's perspective, and we can't really go in on her because let's be honest. None of us are turning down a get out of jail free card. I'm going to be real with you. Sitting here as a man right now, a get out of jail free card, oh, that's tough to say I'm going to take the stand or something, though. You know what I mean? It's like, well, that's risking life right there. Yeah, Rock took it, man. Rock took it. We got that. We know what's going on here, but we off the clock for Rock. Let me know what you think, guys. What do you think about Rock, man? That's it for Rock right there. That's it for Rock. That get out of jail free card that's fucking crazy, man. Before we get off the clock, hey Rock, I don't know what you own, but this ain't it, man. Like a get out of jail free card is just crazy to even hear. A get out of jail free card, you have to do some extreme snitching. I can't say, hey, Trill stole some bubble gum out the 25-cent machine by shaking it. You know what I mean? You're not getting out of jail for that shit. I can't say, yeah, man, that nigga Dotmo, I seen him at the vending machine. He done knocked all the shit out of there. You're not getting out of jail for free to that. Nigga, you got to lock somebody up to get out of jail for free. You got to turn in a body to get out of jail for free. You have to go to the full extent of the law and take the stand and point at a nigga and say, I saw that nigga do it. And I got the 4K footage right here. Plus, I got him saying his name on here. Oh, man, hell no. All in. Say, it's not like she's not used to it. Facts. We gonna see how that plays out, but I definitely see that get out of jail free coming back. And I can say Rock snitch in the end. Yeah. Hey, we do know about global snitching. All right, we off the clock. Now, hey, Trill, you got like 30 more?
Yeah, I took it out.
All right. Well, let me tell you guys, I'm not gonna go into too much detail because this is.
Hell nah. No, I don't got 30.
No.
I don't got 30.
No. I'll do unique story by myself, but I'm just saying. Listen, all right. So this is I ain't gonna. All right, this is a true story. Now I'm not names, times, and dates, or will be